Okay, you guys turn. Oh, but you can assault us. Yeah. Just like 2020. Natural law rules and sundry. I'll do with it. Yeah, fuck you to your fucking camera. Your unconstitutional ways. You're gonna slam me to the ground and put me in the 5-point cuff system this time, motherfucker? I'm long past getting you out of power. I'm holding your ass accountable, motherfucker. My vision is bad. Sheriff Songer. My vision is bad. I had to get closer. So I'm recording right now. My name is Sandra Colleen Duncan. Sandra Colleen Duncan. So I asked you to call me on December 6th, and I didn't get a call. I have been killed nearly 3 times since December 6th.
And I did call you back. There was no answer. And you left a recording cussing me out and all kinds of bad words.
Yeah, and what that is good. I've come today to get every recording that I can from the police. And about the cussing, the very first incarceration, can you see how my face, I can't tell, my face sags on one side. It's called tardive dyskinesia. And the very first time I was wrongly incarcerated and forced drugged, I left there, unable to read or write and cussing like I never cussed. But the Sunday before last, I started trying to put the word blessed in front of all those horrid words. They are not of God. And I am dreadfully concerned of what basically you have been the militia for John Stroyer and Mary Cleggy of the Little 77 Ranch. I have never done one thing illegal. I am up to 40-some encounters with the Klickitat County Sheriff's Department. And I would like to know if I have a box out on the end of my gate that says for Klickitat County Sheriff's Department that if you put something in this box, you can consider me served. And you never come up my gate again, past my gate again. I have never done anything illegal. You are never welcome on my property. I have no intention of doing anything illegal.
That's good to hear.
I never have. I have been peacefully, except for this wicked profanity. I have been fighting it all these years.
Any papers we have for you will follow the law, okay?
It follows the law. Okay, sir. And it's difficult that I call you sir. My husband, Washington County Deputy, Lake Oswego Police Officer, the Oregon Law Enforcement Chief Planner under Governor McCall, my husband started the 911 system. And ever since the L77 Ranch came to town and unlawfully against RCW, against our road maintenance agreements, against our trust deed, it's a 4.4 mile go around every single time of EMS delay. I have been fighting for my husband and my life. On Wednesday, have to defend myself again of wrongful persecution in the West End District Court of 2 people that have nearly killed me since this winter alone. And I'll go there with God's will and truth. And you guys do whatever you do.
And that's what the court's for, so you can set out.
If the court is for that, then I would not be in the position I am right now. I have not been able to get an attorney for 10 years. I have re-taught myself how to read and write. But I'll tell you what, the very first time that they came up, your people came up my driveway, they walked in my back door unannounced, past my dryer, past my washer, past my water heater, past my furnace, past my kitchen, past my dining room table, past my fireplace, and kneed my bed. Woke me up with a knee to my bed, demanding to know what my intentions were with the gate. That is unconstitutional.
Well, I don't know the details of every
I just told you that detail.
It's your side of it. That's your side of it.
If you were in your bed and you had a cop come and knee your bed unannounced, would you have a problem with that?
Well, it depends on the circumstance. If they were called in for your welfare check, they don't know if you're alive or not. They might enter the house to determine that you're okay.
They came because Mary Cleggie and John Stroyer, 2 multi-billionaires, Mr. John Stroyer, Calvert and you told me on the phone back in 2020, money didn't matter? Well, it seems to for you.
It doesn't.
Okay, then why are you still backing them up unconstitutionally?
Well, there's 2 sides to the story. There's your side and there's their side. And that's what courts are for.
Yep.
If we've arrested you for something or you think we violated your rights in some way, you have every right in the world to take that complaint to the courts.
But as someone who is under persecution and exhausted and just learning how to read and write again because of a 7.5-year pharmaceutical assault as trauma care. And here's the Joel's Law, Joels. Right now, my sacred 88-year-old dying husband and myself, permanently disabled a month after all this shit started, are trying to steal our land and force incarcerate us for the rest of our lives.
For what?
The persecution for John and Mary and you as their backup. We have done nothing wrong.
I can tell you I have not violated your rights. I have no intention in violating your rights. If we get calls on some matter, we're responsible. We have to respond. If we don't, then that's negligent. Say you needed a welfare check on your husband, for example. If we didn't respond to that, we would be negligent.
At what point do welfare checks cross over to persecution? I've got documentation of never needing welfare checks and phenomenal persecutions on my own private property. So I do need to get some court documents, but I am asking you right now, if I put a box on my gate and it says, Klickitat County Sheriff, if you put anything in this box, consider me served.
We would be happy to do that, because I know you don't like the sheriff.
My husband's a police. I have no problem. I have a problem with unconstitutional persecution.
Well, I'm a constitutional sheriff.
In your mind.
I got a track record of that. But
track record, Republican or Democrat this time, and you're going for getting your votes. But let's get past that. Yes. So right now, how is it?
If we can legally not hand it to you personally, we'll be happy to put it in the box.
And so I'm asking you, as the sheriff in town, is it legal to serve me in the box on my gate.
It depends on the type of paper to be served. Some papers have to be personally handed to you.
Like the orders of protection from me when I'm the one in danger?
Well, I'm just telling you what.
Is that, I'm asking you, that kind of paper, do you have to physically hand it to me? Okay, then I guess as far as continued persecutions, I guess you'll be up my driveway.
Not intentionally. If we can leave it in your box, if the law allows us to leave it in your box at the end of the driveway, we will do that. But what I would suggest, if you have concerns about the way I look at the law and the Constitution, prosecutor's office is right there.
Okay.
Talk to them.
Okay.
They're the legal attorney for the county.
Mm-hmm. And what they've been, I have spoken to the commissioners before. I've spoken to them before, the prosecutors. They wrongfully arrested me, wrongfully prosecuted me, and I was
Were you convicted?
I was put in jail for 19 days and forced drugged. I did a jury trial on August 17, 21, and I had a voice memo going in my pocket during the arrest. Not only did it prove that Mary Clagy and John Stroyer were perjurers, but your two cops lied in their written reports and on the stands, and it was on the voice memo, and that is why I got to walk out of the West End District Court on August 17th, 21.
So you weren't convicted?
That's right. But I did 19 days jail. We did the waste of the pre-trial probation. I have never, the one thing I did illegal after the wrongful arrest, disorderly conduct that was put off on an SOC because I have no criminal record. And what I did, right there, pound, pound, pound on the courthouse doors, turned to your camera, fuck you, and said, Sheriff Songer, natural law over man's laws, I'll do whatever I can to get you out of power. We're past that now.
Yes, we are. He just got reelected a third term.
That's a goddamn crisis.
Well, it's different viewpoints. Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah.
So what can I do right now to protect myself when I am not doing anything illegal and I've got two multi-billionaires and a road maintenance committee destroying my husband and my life and a 4.4 mile go around every single time, one way for EMS? What can I do?
Two things. Talk to the prosecuting attorney. He's the attorney for the county. He's got more horsepower than I've got. He's the attorney for the county. Or you get a private attorney. One of the two.
Which nobody, 10 years, nobody, I will go talk to them,
Yeah.
but in 10 years, there ain't an attorney that will even sit with me when it's going against two multi-billionaires, John Stroyer, Calvert Investments and Research of all of our data, Mr. Social Justice, Black Lives Matter, gun control, up everyone's asses.
Well, I'm a big Second Amendment guy. I don't believe in gun control.
Well, isn't that funny that the two have collaborated?
Yeah, they don't support me, I'm sure.
If you get a call from Mary Clagy or John Stroyer or anybody on the Remington Ridge Road Maintenance Committee, they are liars and they're persecuting me and my husband. And we have a right to be on our land and to live freely and to have EMS.
Okay, what I would suggest is this, you want to talk to Dave Quinnell. He is the elected prosecutor. Mm-hmm. Not talk to, but the Dave himself.
Yes, I spoke to him one time.
Okay.
And he discounted me. I appreciate this time together.
You bet.
I literally am down to the point. I thank you. I thank Mary Clagy and John Stroyer for bringing me to God. I pray for discernment, protection, strength, and God's will be done.
God is the controlling person.
That's right.
You bet. All right, Gil.
Hello. I am recording because of my brain damage. It's how I remember things.
Okay.
Sheriff Songer here just sent me in and said if I'm to talk to anybody about his unconstitutional ways, it would be Mr. Cannell. Is he available?
What's your name?
Sandra Colleen Duncan.
Okay. Alright, he'll be out for you in a moment.
Thank you.